Hey yo, what is up everyone? My name is Strike and I do Star Wars, and I'm joined by a fantastic panel for another Talking Bricks episode. It's been a long time. It's the first one in the new year, and I'm joined by Arjun, JT, absent Padawannabe, and Avila.
Sounds like Anakin has raided the temple. You see being absent.
He's absent. Indeed, the Padawannabe, yeah, we'll not talk about it. Speaking of Order 66, though, one thing that I will be building today is the 504 Specialist packs.
What a segue!
What a segue! I couldn't have picked it better myself, but yes, I will be building not one, not two, but three. So,
gosh.
Yeah, no, this is actually probably like all of the packs I will buy. I don't think I will buy more.
Are those
because
the new
there are
ones?
specialists.
Are those the new ones with the?
Yeah, those are the new ones. So so it's got the one with the macro binoculars, which is the main reason why I bought three, honestly.
Yeah.
And then you have the officer. Like I think it's supposed to be a lieutenant or something. And then we have two of the same ones. We have the heavy troopers. Yeah, that's loosely based on.
They didn't give.
No, they did not. They print them on the legs.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they absolutely cheaped out.
No.
Yeah. Focus.
Come on.
Yeah, I remember that comma piece was like an actual leg piece you put in between the torso and the legs. Like it just slides right in, kind of like the cape does with the head. Wow, they really printed it on, huh?
Yep. What is that? Camera, can you focus?
You're glowing.
Technical difficulties. Come on.
Come on now.
There we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, but pretty cool. I actually mainly bought three because I wanted three macro binoculars to put on clone troopers. Well, just because then you can do like Ubara display or something, something like that. But yeah. So, gonna be building that. Avila is going to hopefully finish her Yoda, finally. It looks so cursed.
Oh, it looks sad. It's like a frog
I might
or
say
something.
I adjusted the eyes last time I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically, it just exists out of brain and eyes. That's all there is. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
The way his head like flopped.
Yeah.
back.
That's
He's your broken
slightly
neck.
concerning. Oh no. Yeah, but let's say hello to the chat. Average!
Hey.
What's up? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for stopping by. And it is indeed time to talk some bricks.
Troll.
Yeah. Indeed. No, I mean, it's been a while. It's been when was the last one? In November?
Mid-November.
No, or was it early December?
early December, I think.
Early December. Yeah, but a good while ago at this point. So first stream of this new year, and yeah, I'm just gonna start building this. Avila's gonna start building the Yoda, and you guys make up the conversation. So yeah.
Yeah. I got this to build.
Oh, Arjun got an X-wing too. I forgot.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Be
All right.
building
Well,
that.
Arjun is going to build the X-wing then. So
Yes.
nice. All right. So we got, and I mean, Padawannabe is once he returns, he'll be back
he
soon.
got from the
Yeah, he's gonna build the Viper droid. So pretty cool. I own the Viper droid, but it didn't make it to the building
Oh.
stage.
If you make
because-
it into a lightsaber.
No. Oh yeah, actually partially. Yeah, some pieces actually landed in the
Repurposed.
lightsaber. No, because the Viper droid uses so many special pieces, so I was just like, I know what I could use this for. I know what I could use this for. Like my custom builder brain just went completely bananas. So, and we have a legend, Charlie himself.
Oh no, he's wearing a white
Oh.
shirt.
Oh,
What
no.
did
God
he do?
help the world.
There.
God help the world. How goes it, Janet? Sorry for the little late. I just had to thrust my way in here.
All good. You thrusted your way in here. You succeeded. No, I mean we just began. We just cleared that I will be building the 501st packs. Arjun's got an X-wing going on. Vila's going to finish the cursed Yoda,
Nah.
and yeah, and Padawannabe is going to build the Viper droid when he returns.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Anything you guys want to talk about?
Well, I sent Charlie yesterday. I was playing the Force Unleashed 2 Endor DLC, and I was punt kicking some Ewoks.
God's
Here we
work,
go,
good sir.
yeah.
God's work.
Those fur balls.
That grapple move.
You know, really, Endor doesn't seem as threatening when you're Starkiller, like as an Ewok hunt.
Let's face it, nothing seems that threatening when you're Starkiller. Because
Well,
they can
yes, obviously. But I mean, if you're not Starkiller, it's kind of like
Yeah.
everyone's gangster until the trees start talking teddy bear.
It's all fun and games until, Sam Witwer comes along and
You're
just
like in
reminds you
space
how
Vietnam.
just reminds you how attractive you are and how smart he is, and not that I'm jealous.
Oh boy.
Oh whoa,
Oh,
What?
whoa.
that escalated quickly.
Calm down now.
The first
Just
time I
saying.
played Ewok Hunt on Battlefront 2, I nearly shat my pants. That is so scary.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
you
you
hear like,
bet your-
like the ambience,
I-
like the
honestly,
distant tribal.
I think every time I played Ewok Hunt, I ran immediately to a crate with a DLT-19 and just like camped in a corner and
Yeah.
like just roasted those teddy bears. Like I was like, "Oh, come at me! Come at me!"
I didn't even know that was a thing. I accidentally like stumbled upon one. I'm like, what is this? A gun? What?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was actually a really cool like addition. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool if they had like different like T-21 also, like just some heavy weaponry. Hey,
Get the maps,
Salmon, what's up? Stanley's. Appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but no, that was a fun mode, always.
Yeah, but I was playing Force Unleashed 2 because I went back and I got platinum. I went trophy hunting
Ooh.
and did all that.
Nice.
Unleashed mode, not as bad as, the hardest difficulty on the first game. Not as bad, but still kind of annoying. Has some choke points in it.
Yeah,
Well,
as you do.
I mean, it's on the hardest difficulty you were playing it on.
Unleashed, yeah. One of the trophies you have to get is finishing the game in Unleashed, and you don't unlock Unleashed mode until you've beaten the game once.
True story.
Okay, gotcha.
So you you're forced to do 2 playthroughs. Luckily I had my save from when I played it before a while back,
Gotcha.
so I just did it there. So
Gotcha.
do they have really off topic, but do they have a 212 battle pack?
There was one. There was the one in 2014, and it had 2 212 troopers and 2 airborne troopers.
Okay.
Yeah. And by 11 or no, must like 12, 13-year-old me actually bought like 4 or 5, luckily, because they're freaking expensive now.
Yeah. Lego just inflates in general, but two airborne troopers. I thought the airborne 212 was like specific to that one General Grievous set.
No, that was like the same mold, so they reused that from the battle
Oh.
pack.
Because I know
It had
people
like
were
slightly
buying that
different
up.
printing.
People
had,
were
like,
buying
slightly
that up just to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do.
No, the battle pack back in the day, that was definitely the goat of like 212 army building.
Yeah. Because you were mentioning Umbara, so I was gonna say like you can have 501st
Yeah.
and 212 going at it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wish. See, the thing is, I mean, now I have like also from the ATTE 212 troopers with the holes in the helmet, so I could put binocular pieces on them. But what's bothering me so much about them is that all of them have the misprint of like the like sort of tip of the like sort of arrow sort of thing on their helmet.
Yeah.
Like it's like past, so there is no tip, and Lego's just too lazy to fix it. So
They've done some whack print jobs. I've seen.
Yeah.
Like one was like the whole face plate with the T-virus and everything was on the back of the head.
yeah, I
it
mean
looked
those
very-
misprints exist too. I mean those are
Yeah.
more rare, but I mean this is literally like every clone trooper is a misprint, like consistently, and it's like they're like, oh yeah, like some prints they're just so difficult, and then you look back at 2014, the helmets look stellar, perfect. arrow of the tip is like literally aligned perfectly on every fucking clone trooper. And it's just like, so why did it work then?
Yeah,
I'm not-
Like,
I'm
and
not
the
trying
thing
to-
is, it's the same helmet. The only difference is this one has holes, the old one doesn't. Literally, other than that, it's the same helmet, so there is no difficulty there.
The holes are very difficult.
So
The
without,
holes are.
yeah, with
one
without-
would say.
No, Charlie, no.
no. Why do you automatically think I'm going to go there? What's wrong
No,
with you?
no.
I don't know because it's you.
Look, all I'm saying is, are you placing a little blame on some maybe people that didn't do too good in the Lego department when building this? Possibly the Star Wars people that put all this together. I'm just saying.
Well, Charlie, this has been an off case for Lego for quite some time now. I mean, it's like 70% of the time I'd say they care because he said the LAAT gunship was an Empire vehicle. They said.
Yeah,
From the original
the
trilogy?
first batch of boxes had the Imperial logo instead of the Republic logo on the box art.
Really?
Yeah, and for the UCS version, you get Mace Windu and then what they called a pilot when it was really
Well,
like,
no.
a
They
lieutenant or
said
something.
it's a clone commander, which is correct. But they said when people asked, like, okay, why did like it's a UCS set, like why didn't we get like actual clone pilots with the set? And then they said, yeah, the clone commander doubles as a pilot. Like,
Oh.
no, he fucking doesn't. That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
and Mace Windu also doubles as like a coffee table. So like, what are you going at, Lego?
Yeah. No, I mean it's just ridiculous. I mean that's just like that kind of attitude where Lego's just like pulling excuses out of their ass just
Laziness.
because they're lazy. And I mean the worst thing about the gunship was that the gunship would not have even happened if the community wouldn't have pushed for it because there is something like community votes from time to time for like what sets the community wants, and like because of that vote, like the UCS gunship was voted. But they also asked which figures we would want with the UCS gunship, and the figures that won were Phase 2 Commander Cody
Hmm.
and Jedi Bob. Jedi Bob, if you don't know, that's like an insider in the Lego community. Like he was an unnamed like sort of Jedi in like the first
random Jedi,
like LAAT Lego set, and it came with like a few clone troopers and Jedi Bob, and Jedi Bob is just this legendary character in the Lego space now. So
Didn't
The
it come with
unknown
those
hero.
like
I didn't
kind
know
of
that.
rare blue-colored
Super Battle Droids, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yep, that was the wave, yeah, and also with the like sort of realistic looking Geonosians, because I have like a bunch of the Clone Wars looking Geonosians. But back in the day, they tried to make it look like, obviously, like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
But yeah. By the way, I'm like unboxing this, and I just noticed I get 2 macro binoculars with
Her.
every set, so that means I get 6 in total, which is pretty nice. I honestly thought I would only get 1 per set.
I mean, it sounds like an epic win to
Sweet.
me.
Yep, that's an epic win. So macro binoculars for everyone.
Hmm.
You get a macro binocular, and
Yes.
you get a macro
No,
binocular.
well, it's actually nice
I've got
because I
that
plan
reference.
on putting like because I can show. Okay, so first of all, we have. I can show the heavy first. So first of all, we have the heavy.
Hmm.
Come on,
Focus.
focus. There we go.
There you go.
So here we have the heavy. So you can see the markings of the helmet. He has a bit more and stuff, and he has like the
The sash
Ah,
counts as
the
Oh,
sad
yeah.
part is also they didn't give us an actual bag. It's also just printed on. I actually bought a few bags for my airborne troopers, so I can use that for these guys too. Some actual Lego bags.
Don't
look pretty
heavies
good.
actually have like a clone trooper backpack too?
Yes, too. I actually see. I haven't even built that yet. They do have backpacks. Let me see real quick. I just put the figures together real quick without even looking at the manual. Ah, yeah. No, they do have backpacks. Let me put one together real quick. Ah, yeah. Okay, so they do get like those Republic
Nice.
those Republic backpacks.
Nice.
Come on.
You're good.
Do it. I mean, you get the picture. It's the Republic logo. But yeah, no, but like for instance, the specialist and the officer, they both have the regular 501st helmet. So I will plan on like just putting these on my normal 501st Trooper bodies, so I could just put the macro binoculars on them, and then I can have them be like on Umbara.
Nice. Now, so those commas we were talking about earlier, how they just printed them on.
Oh yes.
The original comma, was it like the ARC Trooper or something? And it was
Yeah,
like a hard
I think the
plastic piece?
ARC Trooper was the first one that came with a comma.
Was there a comma that was like made of cloth goods, like a
Well, that was
canvas?
the first cloth one. Before that, the first commas were introduced with the Clone Wars line, which were for like Captain Rex and like Commander Fox,
Yeah,
but they were like out of hard
the
plastic.
hard plastic. Yeah, yeah,
Right, exactly. And I mean, those were like pretty impractical. I think I remember them, and I think I never used them. Like I put them on, and like you couldn't move the
Move their
arms
legs either.
and the
like,
legs. Yeah, that was
just
just nah. The cloth commas were just perfect, honestly.
I remember
Like they
because
were.
you could never have like a hard plastic comma like on a like trooper or something and have them like sit in like a gunner seat or
No,
something.
but that worked with the cloth goods.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you could make them sit down, so they were awesome. And I think the first time when I noticed that they got rid of them was with the snow troopers, because I remember 2000 and probably 18 or something, or 17, 18, I think. Like there was an AT-AT, and it was with snow troopers, and they had like cloth like commas. And then 2020 they released another AT-AT, a newer one, and also with snow troopers, but they had printed commas, and I was like, that doesn't look good. Like I want the cloth commas. Come on.
Yeah, they want to save on costs,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, the macro binoculars look pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, like you can just
Very
them down.
wizard. Very wizard.
Now I get my fix of Lego news through you because I don't collect anymore. It's been a long time. So
Yeah.
like when I can come to here and just talk about Legos, it's kind of nostalgic. But if I were to get into the thing, get into the hobby again and start collecting, I think the first set that I would go for is the UCS AT-AT because that is a monster.
That is a monster, a $800 monster.
I know, but it's so cool. It's so accurate.
It is by far the most accurate UCS set to date, I would say.
It's scale to the figures.
Yeah.
And you can fit tons of snow troopers in it.
And the really cool part about it is also that like they made the interior match to like those like sketches of like how the AT-AT is like built.
Yep, with the
like,
speeders in it, the
yeah,
speeder docking bay.
Like
Yeah,
so cool, and like an amount of detail they will never put in any like prequel set ever. So
monsters.
No, but the AT-AT is a really cool set.
Oh, dude, could you imagine a UCS MTT? Because like the one I got is like the one everyone sought after, Because
no, I know that was like from the play scale ones, like the GOAT.
Yeah,
but
there's so much that they can do to like update it, like that would be crazy.
That would be like just the thought of like being able to put like I don't know like 40 battle droids into that thing, and then it just slides out, and then you can unfold the thing.
Yeah, because mine is 16, and if you watch in the movie, it's like it's way more than 16.
Yeah, I mean it's probably like 100 per, like 50 on every side probably. Yeah, I think that would definitely have potential. I think they could even pull it off, but yeah, unfortunately they've just been kind of reserved. I'll put it that way, reserved about the prequel trilogy. Yeah, but hey, I'm getting clone troopers. I'm not going to complain. So
I was gonna say they're reserved, but they listen to what the fans want, and what the fans want is
Luckily,
clone
to
content.
an extent. I mean,
Yeah,
with the
sometimes.
last 501st battle pack, I mean, the fan base was like, yeah, we want a clone trooper battle pack again, and like specifically 501st troopers. It's been a while. Like the last time was the Clone Wars wave, which was also like 2014. So
Yeah,
up until, I mean, when did it come out? 2020.
Was that the
So
one
for
with
like
the black visor, the dual DC-17s, and like the little tiny walker? It came with like 4 clones. Like 2 of them were...
yeah, that is the one that came out
Yeah.
in 2020. Yeah. But yeah, it's been like 6 years before that since the last like 501st Trooper, and that was in the Clone Wars style. So yeah, I mean they did obviously give us that, but at the same time, before that, battle packs were $15. With that said, it was 30. And it was just very clear that Lego was like, well, here you go. This is what you asked for, but you're paying double.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
There
was
was
kind
no
of like,
back in the
thank
day,
you,
though.
but ouch.
Yeah, back in the day, there wasn't that kind of like political thinking when it comes to Legos, because you had like the original Phase 2 clone troopers without the printing. It was just like a hollowed up visor and
What's up,
everything.
Ladoj?
It was that it came with the 2 white ones, the 1 shock trooper, and the 1 like 327 Star Core one on the Bark.
Yeah. Oh, I love that battle pack. I honestly, I would hope that for like the 20th anniversary of like Revenge of the Sith, they remaster that battle pack, because it's just the perfect battle pack. You get multiple, like you get shiny clones, which is always good. Most of them are shiny clones. Then you have a 327 Star Corps Trooper, which honestly I absolutely love the fact that they are all decked out with everything.
Which
Shock
I don't
Trooper.
think comes in another set, does it?
Nope. Well, that old one did come in the turbo tank, the first one.
Okay.
Also, but yeah, other than that, only that set. Hey, Weaver, what's up? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I know that is towards Weaven. Hogwarts Legacy. Oh no. Hey.
Is that out yet? That Harry Potter game? I didn't even know.
I don't know if it's out yet. I've seen like a lot of like
It's getting
promotional
close.
stuff at least.
Yeah, I've seen some hype for it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's out, Weaven should know all about it. I mean, he's like the Harry Potter expert.
They were coming out with something. I did see something the other day.
Yeah, no, I mean they are coming out
sure.
with that game, but yeah, I don't remember if it was
Okay.
already released.
He says February 17th, so in like a couple.
February.
Weeks.
Okay.
Cool.
And then we'll die some JT can craft my love. You know what, Boo? You could just call me. I'm 1 call away.
One call away.
Every time I see Ladaj's name, I just don't say
Welcome to Talking Bricks.
Oh my gosh, dude! Last night I watched on Netflix a movie called Big Bug. It's like a French movie
No.
about like AI and stuff. Such a weird, awesome movie.
A weird,
Skynet,
awesome
man.
movie.
It was dubbed in English, so like of course like their
Oh.
mouths weren't lining up to the English words because it's
That's
French.
terrible though.
No, it's good. It's like dubbing Squid Games in English. It's kind of like
Yeah,
that
I know.
feeling. It's like borderline just acceptable, but the
Yeah.
story was so whack.
That was a hell of a series. I do remember that.
By the way, for any actual Lego enjoyers, these pieces are new. Like the attachment pieces to like. Okay, this actually doesn't come with any robot arms, but you can attach stuff like this there. That's a new piece. Yes. Anyway,
I seen some. I don't know why YouTube recommended it to me, but it was cursed Lego builds, and they like build a whole wheel out of pieces. Like they'll take a bunch of straight pieces and bend them. Like you can hear the plastic creaking because it's not meant to be in that shape. But they may like make like full wheels out of straight pieces and like hexagonal like geometry.
No, there's some crazy Lego stuff out there, like abstract builds and stuff.
You're not allowed to do that.
It's illegal.
That's kind of cool though.
Oh.
Kind of cool.
And we have Padawannabe here again. He has returned.
He's alive.
From his
Mike's
journey.
muted.
Moving.
He's moving.
Yay!
Now if his mic would work.
No, he's just muted.
I'm here.
There we go. What's up?
Not much. How you guys doing? So this is how you're supposed to put them together, right?
Yeah. That's totally
okay.
not illegal.
As long as I'm doing this the right way, that'll make sure.
Yeah. This is definitely. Oh gosh. Stop.
Almost.
Stop.
I almost said it. I held
This
that.
hurts.
Ah,
No, not gonna lie. I mean, we did that too. As remember when we did that as kids? I think we usually did that when you had to like build like a spaceship and had like one wing like straight on top. Then sometimes you were like, I don't have any pieces to like build it that way. Stick it in the middle. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Right. Well, I'm building the like turret right now. I mean, obviously very downsized, but I mean, essentially it's supposed to resemble the Republic like turret from like the Clone Wars movie.
What's your opinion on that? Because when you have a battle pack, people are really looking for troopers, but I see when people buy a bunch of them, you end up with like a bunch of turrets.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build this one for the sake of building it, but I'm not gonna build the other ones. I'm gonna use the pieces for something else. It's usually how I do it, if I even build the first one to begin with. Because really, I mean, they're just like you buy the figures and you get some pieces extra. That's kind of how you look at it. It would be nice if they had something like a bark speeder, like just this bark speeder or something that you can use. I mean, this is just like sort of a fun give it on the side.
Yeah, because I had that walker with the first one, right? And when I see like people buy like a lot of 50 something battle packs and they have like 50 like little tiny like walkers.
Well, I didn't like the concept of the last 501st battle pack because it all like the bark speeder and the ATRT were both so oversized. Like I feel like if you have like an actual battle pack that's like now $20, like just a nice small ATRT or a small like sort of bark speeder. Kind of like I don't know if you guys this will tell you guys anything, but like the Clone Wars turbo tank in 2010 had an ATRT inside. It was also in the Lego Star Wars Clone Wars game, the ATRT. I absolutely love that design because it's like it's nice, it's small.
Well, it folds up too. The legs go like this.
Right.
You can put it right in the compartment.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. I love that design. I actually have two, and I actually changed the skin. I can actually I'll get them in a second, but I actually changed the skin to 501st. So I exchanged like the green pieces with blue pieces, and I built two. And so yeah, because I don't know, like partially also because of the game. I don't know. I just love that design, and it's like very nostalgic to me. So yeah, built an extra one on top of the one that came with my turbo tank.
I can't remember. In Revenge of the Sith, when they're on Kashyyyk, like towards the latter half of the movie, you see the bark troopers. Like, or are they riding ATRTs, or are those like a bigger version of them? Because those are,
Which
they're
ones?
a little bit higher up off the ground. Because
do you mean maybe the 88 piece with 3 legs?
No, it was 2 legs. They were running through the night with like the flashlights.
Oh no, those were ATRTs.
Those were okay. They look taller in the movie. I don't know.
I think that's because of the perspective, also because you like look up from like the crashed Wookiee ship. Yeah, no, but those are ATRTs, and those are and also the specific ATRT drivers, which we haven't seen in Lego yet. Yeah. I mean, what else is there? Oh yeah, Mando season 3. I mean, wasn't that much in the trailer, but I guess it's might be worth talking about.
I'll be honest, I
Cool
haven't
deal.
seen
Yeah, I'm just catching up on my emails. I'm happy to talk about stuff like this. Multitask.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like crazily blown away. I mean, I didn't expect to get crazily blown away. I mean, it's a trailer. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know if it's like
Man, it's not
it's
good
difficult
if
to
you
say.
can't
I feel
even-
like no, I'm trying to like find the right words because like with Mando, like I really enjoyed Andor so far. Overall, I'm enjoying Bad Batch. But the thing is, the last thing that I've seen from the Mando timeline was Book of Boba,
I agree.
and I'm just so
Don't let it sour you,
insanely
though, man.
scared, so insanely scared that it will just go in the same mediocre way of
Yeah.
storytelling, filmmaking, and I don't want that because like I don't know, especially because it was like 2020, like that
Ugh.
time frame of the pandemic. Like Mandalorian has just such a almost magical like connection with me because like I don't know, it was just you were at home, you
was
couldn't
great,
go anywhere,
yeah.
but you could watch this fantastic show Mandalorian. And I really don't want them to fuck it up. And I'm
Well,
afraid they
think-
will.
Mando
I'm
season
scared
1
for
is
it
still my
too,
favorite show.
But I don't think that they'll fuck it up. I just hope that they went like, okay, we did this Book of Boba thing, but this might not be the right way to go into Mando season.
Yeah.
I honestly
I mean,
don't get hyped about trailers anymore, unless it's like a big project, like something like Avatar: The Way of Water, you know, like something that's like a comeback.
Right.
Because trailers get pumped out all the time for every show ever, and they do teasers on top of it. So there's only so
Yeah.
much hype I can really reserve for
It's
stuff
not
like that.
necessarily about the trailer though. It's more about the way that they're gonna go into it. with
Yeah,
the
I mean
series.
overall, I mean
Well, that's
the
all
trailer
we
was,
got
like,
though. We got the trailer. That's all
Right.
the information we have off
true.
of.
That is true.
I think also one of my main concerns is that, and I hate almost every time someone is like, yeah, it's all leading to the thing that shall not be named.
Yeah, I can't exist there.
And I don't
I
know.
don't really care for that argument, man.
No, yeah, but the thing is, I'm kind of trying to think, what will I do? Because I was kind of in the mindset with Mando. Yeah, I mean, there's so much time between
Yeah.
like episode 6 until that time. We have so many stories we can tell without even like having to say anything about those movies.
I'll tell you this much. I have the same exact dilemma, and this is before any of the shows came out. So with the Star Wars comics that have been coming out, of course they have to tie in to the sequel trilogy. Of course, you know, because that's the way they have to chronologically fit. We've already been getting stuff dabbling into this. Some of the latest Vader comics and stuff, you see him fighting the Knights of Ren or introducing some characters like that. Stuff that I'm not really interested in, but it's still part of the Vader series. So, given the show wise, I can tell you the same thing. Give it a chance. You know,
Well, I'll
give it-
watch it.
Yeah, just give it a watch, and if you don't like it, just stick with your.
Well,
gut
I mean that's not the problem. Like, I mean, I'm definitely that kind of
I
fan. Like, I
understand
will
your
watch it.
concern,
I'm afraid that I will just not enjoy it if it goes in that direction.
Yeah.
See, the difficult thing about comics is though, because you can't tell what the issue's gonna be before it comes out. When you buy it, you bring it home, then you get to read it. You know.
Yeah. No, of course.
So spending actual money for these things and having that kind of, you know, parasite in your mind. I mean, like in the back of your head, like, oh, is it gonna go towards stuff I don't like? I don't know.
No, I mean, no. I mean, to get that very clear, like, I'm definitely the type of guy. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of things I hear about it, what I might think about it. Like, with something like Star Wars, it is like just way too important to me. I will watch it 100% at least once.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I think all of us here are like, yeah.
Exactly.
We don't really care what people say. We'll watch it for ourselves. And then
There's just a whole lot of people online that will refuse to watch it and judge it without even seeing it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
I mean, those people are dumb. Just outright. I mean, that's just a dumb attitude. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping anyone else. You're not helping the product.
They also restrict themselves from something that's potentially really good.
Yeah.
So, who knows? All right, I gotta bounce here.
All right.
Oh yeah, okay, man.
All right.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for being on. Yeah. Have
Bye.
a good one.
See ya, Pat.
From the other side. Thank you.
Bye.
I feel like that argument is every time a Star Wars show comes out, though. People love it or they hate it, and that's about it.
Yeah. No, I mean, yes, of course, but like,
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be at. Unfortunately, I'm like a paradox, a reverse flashed paradox, or to better yet, put on better terms, a Marty McFly moment. I don't want to be
Ooh.
disappearing in the picture. So
no.
the
Yeah,
second
let's
that would happen, I'm out. I value my health. I bust a blood vessel once. I don't want blood pressure problems. No. Just no. I will be done, unfortunately.
I mean, the thing is also, I mean, even if they go in that direction, I mean, I'm never going to stop like being passionate about Star
rock on,
Wars,
man.
the Star Wars. So like, yeah,
It's like people
I
say
might
that like
probably
if
not
this comes out, I'm
be.
done.
Yeah,
That is-
no, like I'll probably not be that hyped about Mando anymore. That's for
No.
sure.
No, I won't.
I agree.
I won't
But,
watch him more. It doesn't mean I can't go around. I can go. I
Oh.
can't go forward in time, but I can go side to side, and then far into the future, or I can even go back.
Yes.
Benefits of time travel, man.
Yeah. I will say though, I am very excited about like stuff like that, like the TIE Interceptors versus the Gauntlet, which I'm also excited about the Lego set that's coming out for this one. Yeah, pretty much that. I mean, yes, Mando season 3 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Star Wars, yeah. No, that's true. Star Wars.
The great thing I did see about that, about Mando, the things that I really did love, Dylan, you son of a bitch. They did like the little thing. Carl Weathers and Din Djarin did that immediately. I thought
Yeah.
about that.
I still love in the Scorekeeper fan film, like Bosk and Boba. Boba, you son of a cloner, and then they do the same thing like in Predator.
Hell yeah. Let's see that. I'm very interested to see, I swear to gosh, Mandalore and how people are occupying it after a crazy battle.
See, that's
Because-
Yeah, I mean,
for sure interesting.
Sundari doesn't seem that occupied.
That throne room has seen some mileage.
Oh, boy.
Does it still exist? I don't think it's the
I
same
think
one.
that's the same one.
Are
I
you
think
sure?
so. I know, like if you look at it again, man, like
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know.
it might be. I think we don't 100%
So you
even know
hope it's
where
the
the
same
throne
one.
room exactly is, but
yeah, I mean,
No.
back in the day, what was it during Clone Wars and stuff? I don't think they would build something that prestigious back in the day, even when they had like Beskar or something like that. I don't know, something ridiculous. Anyways, regardless, that room has seen some mileage. It's
It
seen
yeah.
the fight of, rest in peace, John Favreau's head. Pre Vizsla's head was gone there. Savage and Maul took over for a little bit. Satine got destroyed.
Yep.
Lord Sidious came in there. There was a fight in there, a little scuffle.
Yep.
Then Ahsoka and Maul had it out, and then Night of a Thousand Tears. So that place has
Yeah.
seen some play.
A bazillion TIE bombers just dropping their bombs.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing, man. So yeah, I'm just very curious
Yeah.
about that, and if putting two and two together and everything like that, since apparently she made that pretty clear, like you are not a Mandalore or something like that. Always a perk seeing Emily swallow the armor, and
Yeah.
everything like that. She's always ridiculously
Which
kind.
can
I'm
they-
very curious.
Yeah.
Very curious about her background.
Yeah.
If they
And can
reveal
they
that.
like finally stop with that stupid bullshit of like you can't take off your helmet? Like, I'm sorry, like literally no fucking Mandalorians
And
before
more,
this.
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm
Like,
like.
literally,
Don't pay
lady,
much for that.
get a hold of yourself. That is a bullshit rule you made up that did not exist anywhere before your time frame.
Like, it was cool
Like-
in the beginning because.
No, I mean, I get what they're trying to do. I mean,
Yeah.
they're trying to call back to, like, Boba with the whole thing of, like, don't take off your... Like, he never takes off his helmet.
Yeah.
But in Mandalore itself, it's not there. Like, people can take off their helmets. Like, Old Republic the Mandos took off their helmets. Like, it just doesn't matter. Really,
For
it
the
doesn't
show,
matter.
especially in the beginning, it brought some
Yep.
mystery
Hey, what's up?
surrounding the
Yeah.
Jaren, obviously, so that was cool. But yeah, now it's like, okay.
No, I mean, as a
Take off your
cult,
helmet.
as like sort of a sub cult, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I mean, at the point where Din Djarin, a very capable Mandalorian, is like questioning himself if he's worthy to be a Mandalorian, while he's very worthy, I might add. It's just like, dude,
Well, in our eyes,
maybe-
he's very worthy.
yeah. Well, maybe it's time to, maybe it's time to.
But I agree.
I don't know,
But that's
change
also
some
how he
things.
thinks, right? Because he took off his helmet.
No, that's
It's,
true. Yeah, but I mean, now
he doesn't
still
like
wants
it
to redeem
himself.
himself,
but
obviously.
Yeah, he doesn't like it himself, but he did
Yeah,
it. And he
I
made
wanna-
good choice.
Not gonna lie, I want to see Bo-Katan beat the living shit out of the armorer. No offense to Emily Swallow, but listen,
Oh boy.
nobody fucks with Bo-Katan.
That's
He's like, ah.
that's the thing, man. I'm
It
just.
hurts us.
Is she really someone from that time? Because in Book of Boba, she caught on some pretty fast stuff really fast. It's like, oh yeah, this one time and that time and everything. Like, were you in season 7 or something like that? Is that what you're doing? Or were you secretly with Maul's group? Is that why you keep your face hidden or something? I don't know. I'm just very curious.
I'm like also still. I hope we get an answer to that, because it would be interesting if she's Rook cast.
Yeah.
If she's like the one super commando, and then she would also be related to Jodo cast, who was
Ooh.
the Boba Fett imposter.
I remember that book.
Yep.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
could
that's-
lead to an interesting plot. I mean, it doesn't have to lead necessarily to the
Yeah,
same
I was
sort
really
of
curious on
like
that.
imposter, like imposing Boba, but it could still be a fun sort of Easter egg.
Oh, of course, man. And of course, you know, definitely wouldn't mind like a fight between them and just all this. Yeah, I got nothing but great things to say. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the elephant in the room in the trailer. Order 66. More Order
Dude.
66.
Man, right?
Two things.
Always good.
Two things. Obviously, I hope it's good. One of the main things is, if we actually see Hayden again as Anakin, an improvement they definitely have to do, especially if we have close-up scenes of his face. If you forget his scar one more time, I will literally go up to Lucasfilm and destroy you guys. The fact that the scar wasn't there in Kenobi is just, it's sad. So don't forget it. And if you change the color of the 501st Troopers to turquoise again too, you're just fucking dead, honestly. Like for anyone who hasn't seen the video, Adam Savage has done a fantastic interview with one of the props builders that made the 501st costumes and the Vader costume for Kenobi, which absolutely stellar costumes, fantastic, super well made. The 501st Trooper costumes are as accurate as it gets, literally as accurate. The color is perfect, the weathering is super nice. Like the shape and everything is like slightly adjusted to actually fit a person. And what do the color graders do in Kenobi? They absolutely fuck it up and make it turquoise. Like, what the fuck? How did you fuck that up? The costume was perfect. Literally, like, makes me so mad.
Which? Hang on a minute. They didn't put his scar in there. I swear they did.
No. It was
Which
one of
shot?
the big things that, well, the one shot where it's the close-up.
So you talking about the flashback?
Yeah,
Yeah.
flashback.
When he goes
Um,
in,
We can, hold on, after...
I will pull this up because that's my favorite show, and I'll give no craps and stuff. I just know.
I can pull it up
I
real
know
quick.
that.
Because the Mandalorians were so badly beat by the Emperor, it's logical that a section of the survivors would revert to a stricter form of the Mando code, even though it's no, yeah, definitely. Like in terms of like sects building, like it makes total sense. All right, Charlie, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I was gonna pull it up on my phone. You didn't want to take
Nah, I
time.
mean, I can just pull it up on PC. I mean, it's easier. What was the flashback? Was that the fifth one, or was that
Oh
the?
boy, I don't know.
Or was that the? Wait.
It must be around the fifth one.
Oh yeah, I think it was the fifth one. I already had the timestamp at the flashback scene. Overall, visuals of the flashback are good. Iowa First Blue is just wrong. Okay, there we go. And I mean, this has nothing to do with like Hayden's performance. That is literally just them forgetting the scar.
A very important thing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
They needed Sam Witwer on the cast, and he would have caught that.
Yeah, I mean, he would have caught a lot of things.
He did do that extended video on people that just would not. I'm still irritated that someone stole my damn video. If I
What?
find you, I swear to
Oh,
God,
yeah,
I'll
no.
rip your heart out. Idiots. That fucking portion. Pardon my French. Vive la France.
All right. They probably were like thinking like, yeah, I mean, nobody's going to see it because it's like his face is all blue. But I mean, you can just see there is no scar there. Like here should be the scar. There is no scar.
Oh. Well, remember, it's from a kid's point of view. And there's like,
Charlie, yes, I get it. Like obviously,
I know,
like turn
I
it
know.
around, but they
No.
legitimately just forgot it, and I don't want them to forget it again.
They won't. It's fine. It's beautiful, majestic man himself.
That's fine, but like if it's an honest mistake, but I expect them to do it correctly the next time. It's just, I mean, they're Disney, they're Lucasfilm. They need to get their shit
Damn
right.
it, it's Anakin.
Yeah, it's Anakin. Like literally,
Look.
it's a scar. It's literally part of his Revenge of the Sith character look. Get it
don't
right.
worry. Don't worry. Lord Vader will have plenty of other scars.
Yes.
In the years
No,
to come.
that's not what it's about.
Nope. And yeah, and the other thing, the Fire Force Blue. Like if they're turquoise again, honestly, like
Turquoise.
it. I don't know. Like I mean, yes, obviously, some people it won't bother because they're
No, like me.
fucking like normies.
Doesn't really.
Uh,
It doesn't really bother me though. Like I can see
What?
why it bothers you, but I don't. Yeah.
It's just
Still think it's
outright
cool.
the wrong color. Like if
Yeah.
Commander Cody in like a Revenge of the Sith flashback scene was like fucking yellow all of
Yeah,
a
I
sudden,
agree,
like bright
yeah.
yellow, you wouldn't have a problem with that.
Well.
It was like neon yellow instead of orange.
Yeah, but you mean the ones in the flashbacks from Kenobi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was watching it, honestly, I was not.
No,
like,
the first
"Oh,
time I
color."
didn't bother. It didn't bother me either
And
because
that's
I
what
was
I'm
so
going
in the
off.
like
Yes,
clones.
of course, it should be correct, but I'll be less upset about it than you. Is all I'm saying, probably.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
that's
seems such easy things for them to do too, like the scar, like the color. Right? It's just
yeah.
like,
I mean, it
should
just
just be a book, you know, with the color codes in
well,
there or some shit.
yeah. I mean, it's just, and I honestly don't even know how they managed to forget about it because I mean, like I mean, yes, obviously all of us we love Star Wars. We live and breathe this stuff. But at the same time, that's just some very basic stuff to a character that I feel like if there should be someone on set that is just like, oh, by the way, I think you guys forgot about that. Yeah.
They can't
Hey,
afford those
Eddie,
people now.
What's up? They can't afford those people. They should. I think it would make them more money. But yeah, I think Weaven has got a good point, and I agree with that. With like, but it would make more sense to disguise yourself and look normal. then never take off your Mando helmet, because yeah, I mean it's kind of how Mando stepped into the bounty hunter bar when he had his
Yeah, and it's
Beskar
just like,
armor.
oh,
Like everyone was looking. Like good job, good job staying hidden. Yeah. No, but we kind of diverted from the topic, but like overall, what I just want to say is that I really hope the Order 6016 is great. I hope we find out what happens to Grogu. I do hope that we see Anakin finally getting his fight with Syndraulic, and
hmm.
I pray to the Star Wars gods and George
Man, I can
Lucas's
say
double chin that
I
Nick Gillard will play Syndraulic.
I can.
Oh,
It's sad. I hope I'm wrong, but I know that he didn't have a. Again, it's not to diverge on any other thing else, but after the atrocious blasphemy that were the not even fights, I don't
Yeah.
even qualify them as that. They have been unfortunately very weird to him. Because whenever I did get a chance to like catch up with him and everything, he said like, "Hey, could you do like a podcast stuff like that?" I was like, yeah. Disney is very. They don't like him, unfortunately, for their stupidity. But yeah. So
goddamn
I
Disney.
hope that I'm wrong, and I hope that it's just a thing and everything. But man, if I get to see Lord Vader, the newly daunted Lord Vader, go in there and get that from like right out of the novel and everything, and like the game and
Yeah.
everything, I'll be happy.
That would be
Yeah,
crazy good. Like, I mean, yes, absolutely ideal world would be just him, like just Nick Gillard himself playing Syndraulic. If that's not possible for whatever reason, and they put Syndraulic in anyway, I kind of want them to not show his face, just to like honor the fact that Nick Gillard is Syndraulic and not just like blatantly recast.
Yeah, because for the longest time he didn't even know he was in Clone Wars.
Yeah, right. Like
He was like,
literally.
"Wait, what?"
Which, well, I'm guessing. So I don't remember it that well, but like I'm guessing Nick Gillard did not record the lines for Syndraulic himself.
No,
That was
he found it out through one of his relatives. Like, hey, because before the acquisition and everything like that, he still did like the Star Tours and stuff. That's how I, everything like that with them. And so they would do stuff like that. And finally, someone came up to him like an autographed picture and everything. He's like, "Oh, that's Mick. Wait, what? Why did nobody tell me?" And everything. And
Since when?
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
super funny, nice guy, and hella talented. Gave us everything. Hello there, Average.
Hey, Average. Welcome back.
But yeah, but I think how funny would this be? Oh God, he is alive in this timeline. Instead of what if it's actually Jar Jar Binks?
What?
What?
I don't know. I was trying to do funny shit.
Oh no!
That's the one during all the chaos when the clones come in and do their thing.
During all the chaos.
Everybody's been thinking about it the wrong way. Well, if it's actually Jar Jar's redemption for putting Sidious into power in episode 3, he's the one who got him out. I've caused too much damage. I gotta fix a little bit. The way his brain darked out. Oh, that's nice.
No, it's nice. It's small, nice small turret.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I just thought that'd be ridiculously funny. Like everybody's like, well, if it's this guy, what if it's this guy? Like, man, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Lisa!
Yeah, what if like he just does like the funniest little thing, and that's why Grogu, his mind went dark because he couldn't picture another day with that Gungan.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think a lot of us wouldn't blame him.
I'm not bad for love you, but damn.
Oh man.
That would just be hilarious. So out of left field.
Yes, I agree. All right.
Yeah.
So and we also get like these, like sun visors and rangefinders accessories, in blue. For the first time. Right.
Nice.
Okay. But yeah, I did do a little or like I did make something that has to do with what we just talked about.
Mhm.
It's the thing that I teased on Instagram, and it's going to publish tomorrow.
Ominous. Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, because like after the Mando season 3 trailer, I was like, all right, well, I wanted to do an edit of that anyway, and now I have an excuse, and it's like up to date. So
Watch as soon as you release it, like if it's something like, man, what if they come up with a picture, and it's like, I keep doing to me again. What is this?
oh yeah, like if they like reveal like an official like
Yeah.
concept art of Order 66 and Mando season 3.
Put out another question. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad they did a Cody poster for Bad Batch, but damn, like I either nailed exactly the way how an official studio would do it with the same pose and everything, except the fact that, but like obviously mine is from the actual like show, the footage, and you can tell.
The
and
only
there's
difference,
an actual render, but other than that, it's literally the same thing.
It's literally the same. I got you straight. You do your thing. I'll do. The only difference, chat, is this is Strikes. This is Lucasfilm. They just turned it. That's all they did. They just turned the model, whatever they were going to do. That's all they did.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I did it first.
Exactly. Goddamn pirates, man.
Yeah.
Hondo's involved
always
somehow.
hitting on those small creators. Yeah. No,
Oh,
that's
God.
funny.
Hondo, that's right.
Yeah. If you want to see more posts that get ripped off by Lucasfilm, check out my Instagram. Glorious.
It's like, one, okay, yeah, all right, cool, guys. Second one, come on!
Come on! At least change a little bit.
Exactly. Oh, man. Let's see. Mandalorian. Let's see. We got Mandalorian. We got that. We got Ahsoka. That's going to be my next big thing. What else? Because I was looking at some of the panels through that are going to be at Celebration. And Ahsoka's one of them. And Acolyte's one of them. And then...
Like as the show panels, right?
Yeah, and Visions Season 2, which I'll be over the moon about. What else? I've seen a couple other things. Crap. There was a big one coming out. It just spaced my head just now. Oh no.
Cal.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah,
Stanley's just said it too.
Okay.
What's his last name? Monaghan?
Yeah.
Monaghan?
Oh
Yeah.
God. Cameron Monaghan.
Yeah.
That's right. Had to think about that for a minute.
Yep. That is correct.
That's probably my biggest look forward.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I really liked him in Gotham. I thought he did really good.
Jerome.
That kid had a lot of pressure on him. He was the first at the time when it came out. That was the first person to portray the Joker after Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
because that was before Suicide Squad. So that kid has big onus to do that.
And he nailed it. Like I'm so sad they killed off the Jerome character because like what was it, Jeremiah was just, I don't know, I didn't like it.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but like Jerome, especially the first reveal when he looks up from the table, we get that reveal. Oh, he is the Joker.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that was.
You see the menace on his face.
Yeah, that was so well done.
God, like the way he did it, like where he was, it sounded like he was crying, and like you hear music, like
and then
change,
like
and
he just smiles.
Oh God,
like,
dude.
I mean, I've only seen that kind of look. That's like Jack Nicholson kind of stuff. You know, there's only so many people I've seen in any cinema pull off that. Absolutely. Oh my God, his face, he's not the same person now.
Yeah.
It's just so convincing.
It's so good. It's so frightening.
Yes, dude. Like, between the mannerisms, like the way he changed his voice, even, and like it was actually paralleled and framed almost like in the Dark Knight when Batman and him were in that room.
Which it is very obvious. He's definitely taking inspiration from Heath Ledger's Joker. Definitely.
It's hats off to that man, dude, because that's a lot to do for a young man.
I'm looking forward to the story in Jedi Survivor.
Oh, 100%.
Excited for how the game's going to work out. I'm excited to scrap some clankers.
No doubt.
Yeah, some more enemies would be nice.
Yeah, some clankers, some Magna Guards. Like, not gonna lie, it's like a sort of like, okay, you sort of get a prequel game, but not really. But I mean, it's better than nothing, sort of. So, yeah. Hey, what's up?
Spider-Man.
What's up, Bane? It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
What did you do, Joker?
Exactly right. Well said.
I try.
Alright, I got 4 troopers with macro binoculars now. Squad is getting more complete and more complete. But yeah, I think there's a lot of really good things they can do with that Order 66 scene. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it too much because I don't want to hype it up too much because if then like something doesn't happen I really want to see, then like I don't want to be upset about it. So
yeah, and it could be just 501st, just like in what was it, season 7 when they were trying to get the door open with Ahsoka and Rex in there with that little they do everything like that. But who knows? Like I said, could be Jar Jar coming in there. Could be Black Chrysanthemum coming in.
I mean, just Anakin busting through and then like 501st troopers just swarming behind him.
Trust me, nobody wants to see Lord Vader and the 501st more than me. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But man,
like,
that's
literally. I mean,
definitely.
Let the carnage begin.
Literally. Let's see. What else was it? Star Wars. It's something else. Let's see. You got games coming out, so you got Just Robert. That is a good question, actually. I don't think I've even asked. Who do you guys think's in that tank?
Ooh.
I've seen multiple people say another thing, and I've heard a bunch of people say another thing. Spartacus, who played Taron Malicos, Lee McIntyre. That'd be Wizard if it was him, or someone like just frozen from like back in the day and everything like that. I don't know.
I always thought that the person in the back of the tank looked very similar to Cal, actually.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm a clone? My whole life's a lie?
Yeah, that would be kind of like a Star Killer-ish sort of moment.
Man.
And we know those kinds of moments never end well.
Yeah. We shall see.
I don't want to say this really, but I kind of would like to see something just to see the idea fleshed out. You don't think this could be Disney's version of Star Killer, do you?
No, I don't think it will ever go in that direction.
Well, I'm just saying, because it's like, well, it could have just been, because I was like, Well, he's in a back to tank, so he probably wasn't a prisoner. I'm assuming,
I don't
unless he
think
got
they'll go
moved later on or something. You know.
I mean, we just literally don't know anything about the situation of the back to tank and
Oh,
the
well,
person
here
in
would
there.
be my question. Do we feel it's another Jedi, or do we feel it could be a clone?
there. No clue.
I feel like it is
Well, that's why I'm asking
definitely
your
something
just
that is
opinions.
not particularly on any side.
Yeah. I feel like that.
Oh, and I didn't even look at it like that. I was just thinking,
No, I
regardless
don't.
of
I
what
think
role it
it's
plays.
definitely in whatever way it is an experiment, and I think the thing or the person itself does not have a side.
More
I
of
have
just a
not read
survivor.
those at all, so I will be completely blind. I mean, I
Rumor
tried.
is
It weren't for
he's a
me,
High
but
Republic ex
we'll see.
Jedi. I'm not familiar with the High Republic.
I do want to read that book. I forgot about that coming out. I do want to get that.
And some things are different. Like I couldn't get into the books. I couldn't get to the audio versions of it. But like I said, maybe like the visual stuff, I'll be able to. We'll see.
Yeah,
So,
we'll
I
see.
know about that one. Thanks.
We
Thanks,
shall
Stanley.
see.
We shall see. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really. I think the reason why the High Republic lost me in the first place was their visual approach. Because for me, it's just kind of always been. I mean, obviously, that's my perspective, and my perspective is not like the perspective about Star Wars. Although I do think I have a pretty good like overall view on how some Star Wars things should be / are.
Hmm.
With
Well,
that
yeah, they
said,
stole your idea.
with
Yeah,
that,
right.
well,
What the
yes,
heck?
obviously. See,
Yeah,
they're so
come
good.
on,
Even
come on.
they are stealing my ideas.
What the hell is wrong with those people?
Yeah, no, but like, for me, it's always been like Old Republic, sort of like. Obviously, it goes even further, but sort of take Old Republic as the beginning. The Jedi have that sort of really cool sort of clothing with like the robes, but like the actual like Jedi made armor underneath, which is the freaking badass. Like literally, it's kind of like the Clone Wars armor, just like back in the day, and like when they were just like constantly fighting, so they had armor too. Super badass. And then I feel like it just slowly, when it became more peaceful, slowly transitioned to like the robes that we see in Phantom Menace. Like
Makes
height of the
sense.
Jedi, peaceful. And like I don't know, for some reason they felt the need. Yeah, all right, let's put the High Republic in between those time frames, and let's just fucking go all out. Like, let's just make it all rainbow colors and like bright yellow robes and shit. And it's like,
Yeah,
um,
that's the time we live in.
and
when
and
it came
Yoda is a
out, why they
hippie
did
now,
that.
or what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, come on, really?
Who knows?
Hoping Marin and Grace aren't killed off screen. Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I keep forgetting about Marin.
See,
right.
that's also the thing that I don't understand people saying, because, I mean, Marin is just very obviously a romantic character for Cal. So she's definitely not going to die off screen. I don't think any of those characters are going to die off screen if they die at all. Hey, Blue, what's up?
Hello there.
Glad you can make it.
What's up?
That sounds like Old Republic time. Yeah, yes. We were just talking about why I prefer that time.
Same here.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even know that much about the Old Republic either. Like, I'll say
man.
that. Like, I just remember as a kid, like, the things that won me over were the cinematic trailers for the Old Republic game. Like, yeah.
Man.
I mean, like the whole Malgus trilogy, essentially.
Oh
like,
man, dude.
with Satele also. Like, that was just so good.
God. I remember those cinematics. My goodness, man.
Yeah.
Those
I
came out.
remember-
Even, oh,
Yeah.
so good.
I remember we were watching them like as kids. Like I remember we were at my friend's place because it was the only one that had a phone. Or
Mhm.
no, they had an iPad. The family had an iPad. Like we had my dad had a PC. And I mean they had phones, but like I didn't get a phone at that age. So
Mm-hmm.
like at his place, I remember on the iPad we would watch like all sorts of like trailers and stuff. And like yeah, I just remember like watching the Old Republic trailers and like the Force Unleashed cinematic trailers. Yeah. No, good times. Good times.
Yeah, they had some pretty epic ones, man. I know they're doing another Malgus one. He had a crazy story, and of course, Revan from that timeline. One of the most amazing. Oh God, what Bastila Shan? She had one. She got the Kyber crystal from, which is crazy because how old Revan is and everything from going like in the book and everything like that. Frozen purple, so good. Like, yeah, just nothing but good things.
Yeah. No, yeah, it is just really good.
Real fast, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's not sad, but just good. But at the same time, it's like, oh, well, they're gonna go out with a bang. They know what they're doing. If you hadn't seen it yet, I found out this like late last night when I was going to bed early. This will be the Cobra Kai's final season.
No, what?
Sorry.
No. The next season will just definitely no.
I don't think that's a bad thing. You shouldn't drag it.
No, yes, of course not. But
yeah, I'll send you the
Cobra
article.
Kai was just one of those like shows where I was just consistently like, I will enjoy this. There's just no question about it.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you binged that.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watched it for the second time, but yeah, like had to binge it with.
Good man. Glad you guys did that. It's such a good show.
Yeah,
that's something I never knew.
I watched
that I
the new
needed.
season, but I mean, I can't watch the new season when she hasn't watched the rest. So sadly, very sadly, we had to rewatch the rest.
Yeah, so tragic.
So tragic.
That's such a great show because like that's something I never knew that I needed yet again, and just how far Johnny Lawrence came. If you would have told me that I was seeing Johnny Lawrence, spoilers, Chosen,
Karate Kid came out,
Mike Barnes, all teamed up with little Danny.
No
it's just
way.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that, and we were talking about like following up stuff, like, and not to throw shade at anybody, but that's how sequels should be done. Sorry, but yes,
no, but
dude,
I agree.
Unfortunately, yeah, or fortunately, unfortunately, this will be it, and then yeah, so
yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I think they can definitely end it well at this point.
Oh yeah.
I mean. But at the same time, yes, I'm still like a bit sad because Cobra Kai definitely was that sort of like just continuous series, and like literally there has not been a single season that I thought was boring or didn't deliver. It was always, I don't know how they did it, but it was always bangers.
They're wizard mans. They're wizards. I don't get it.
Maybe, possibly. Yeah, I mean, it would be a waste of the young actors if they didn't do something after that.
Maybe Robbie and Miguel might do something. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I'd be down to see some more stuff of Hawk and Robbie.
Hawk, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. So cool. Yeah, I'm copy and pasting. My thing takes about six centuries to load.
But yeah, do we have any predictions for Bad Batch.
Ooh.
Or if no predictions, what do you want to see?
More crosshair.
More
As much as-
Crosshair.
Yeah, right.
I second that.
As much as it will break my heart, because I know that's where it's going to go, I need to see more of. I need to see whenever Rex and Cody reunite, because I know that's.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I know Cody's not in Rebels, and
Well, but I wouldn't be too sad about it yet, because who knows? There might still be a Kenobi season 2,
Hmm.
and then a certain Cody someone could still appear.
True.
Because, I mean, once I heard about that original storyline of Cody, returning and, like, watching over Luke while Obi's gone, it's just such a good idea. It makes so much, like, I can't get over the fact that it would be so badass, like, an old Cody looking over young Luke. That's just something that would just be, like, it would just connect the OT with the prequel trilogy so much and on such an important level. I think it would have been brilliant, and I honestly still hope they do it. Just packed up Graham's Christmas stuff, stuffed by Toe hard. Oh no, waiting for him to get ready to go shopping. All right. Well, don't kill your toe more than you have to. All right.
insert the Peter Griffin thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah.
ah.
All right. Well, I have the macro binocular gang assembled. Let me hold them up. There we go. All of them equipped with macro binoculars. Woo!
Wicked.
Nice.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that actually. Like, I mean, the fact that I got 2 macro binoculars with every set makes it that much better. Yeah, so now I actually have like a full squad that can use macro binoculars, which is pretty wizard. And I gave my heavy troopers the sun visors also, so they look complete now too. They got the backpacks too, so we're all set on those. I see the Yoda is making some progress. The probe droid looks like it has a round shape at this point. Yep. And Argent's base for the X-Wing looks pretty done.
Yeah, pretty done. Yep.
Yeah. Very nice. Medic! JT needs a medic! Go, go, go! It's like the scene in Revenge of the Sith when you see the 212 troopers like getting out of the gunships and there's one like airborne trooper like bowing over like one already shot clone trooper and he's like, over here, hurry! And like JT is the clone on the ground.
Son of an emerald whore.
Whoa!
I got back at an interesting time. What about JT being cloned?
No, JT
Yeah, his toe.
hit his toe. Yeah, stubbed his toe.
Yeah. Now we need to clone it.
Yep. He needs medical attention.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Right, guys. I'm gonna have to run though, so I'm not gonna finish the whole thing.
Alright.
Obi going crazy. Wanna go outside.
Alright.
So it's been a good time being on.
Hey, yeah, no, thanks for being on. Yep.
Yeah, no worries.
Definitely.
Arjun.
Catch you
Arjun,
next
you
time.
rock, good sir.
Alright,
You too.
take care.
Alright. Later.
Bye.
Then there were 4.
Hmm.
Right. Well, Avela seems to be on the last steps too.
Yeah, he's still missing his hands.
Oh, the hands are also missing. Okay.
Yes.
But I mean, that shouldn't take too long. And I'm guessing the lightsaber is also missing.
Yes.
Puts Band-Aid on severed toe.
I was gonna pull
Live
that
to
up.
fight another day, boys. Live to fight another day. And then Kix is like, you are aware you just stubbed your toe. Don't be so dramatic.
Padawan, what are you building?
He's building the probe droid.
Nice. For some reason, like the way that you had that set, I was like, is that an arc reactor from Iron Man?
Because it's downward.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I was just looking at how they were putting this together. It's kind of, although they're not really connected in the way Legos would be, they just got a hinge and then they made some weird spoke just to fill in that.
That
spot.
honestly looks more like custom building than actual.
I know,
Lego
yeah. This one's pretty. It's got several pieces I've not seen so far already.
Interesting.
Oh, I had so many problems with that one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Took
if
forever to
it
build.
had similar techniques like this step, then I'm not surprised. Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't even get to the building stage on that one.
My bad.
No worries.
Extra
Ooh.
pizzas.
Also, I mean, we now obviously know for sure that Mandalorian is going to, at some point, start streaming around the same time when Bad Batch is like still wrapping up. So, yeah, some people are like kind of afraid that it will overshadow Bad Batch because I mean, there's obviously so much mainstream hype around Mando.
One's not going to make me stop watching the other. I mean.
No, yeah, no. I think it's less about like people worrying that they won't watch it. I don't think that's the worry. I think it's more that like the viewers may not be as high for Bad Batch in that case, and then like people are afraid if they're like sort of leaving it open for another season of Bad Batch, if they don't intend to end it on the second one, that it might hurt the chances. But I mean, I guess I don't even know if I want another season yet, because I mean, who knows what will happen.
Yeah. It was hang on, Strike, I'm sending you that. It's a little retrospective that they put together. I think there's like one clip in here of the new footage, but it's a nice little thing. My thing takes about 2,000 years to load, however. It could be a problem. And there.
The sound of brick building. Okay, seems pretty sturdy now.
Yeah. But is there any hammers involved?
Any cameras?
Hammers.
Oh, hammers. I don't know, Avelas or hammering.
Stop. Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Dun, dun, dun,
Bam.
dun.
Two Star Wars nerds gave me like a heart attack. I think it was yesterday. Because they sent me a video on Instagram, and like the video started with someone throwing like a UCS Millennium Falcon out of Lego, and they threw it down the stairs. And like in my mind, I was just like, no. no.
Why would you do that? Yeah.
But then the reveal was it wasn't an actual Lego Millennium Falcon. It was like it looked like a Lego Millennium Falcon, but it was like out of rubber stuff. So when it like landed, it just like wobbled all over the place. So,
That's hilarious.
and then I was like, oh, okay. At least it wasn't Lego. Because yeah, I don't know how people are able to do these like crash tests. Because like in my no, I couldn't throw a Lego set honestly. Like there's just something in me that would be like, no, I can't do it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I don't know if you guys have seen the Lego Masters show
Yeah.
where they actually smash the builds every once in a while.
No, I couldn't do it. Never.
They've smashed them a couple times. They blow them up a couple
Blow 'em up.
times, and then they do wind tests on a few of them. So they fall over because it's
Yeah.
so
they
windy. But
fall.
I
Yep.
can't remember how long it was ago. I think it was during whenever Solo was coming out. I love when it was obviously rigged and everything like that. Thank God, he's definitely not that tired of Star Wars. But I just remember Harrison Ford. Someone made like a Millennium Falcon, and he was like sitting there talking to the dude who was going to play the young him. I can't remember his name. Saved my life. But I just remember someone's like, "Hey, could you like sign this?" And everything. Like, oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, and everything like that.
Yes.
Like, no.
Yep.
I
That-
can't remember who it is. I've seen the clip. I think it might be on like Conan or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
And
I
they
think
make
it
it. They
was.
make it out like they're like, "Oh, we had this intern, and he knew
Yep.
you were coming, so he wanted to bring it." But the truth is, they actually made that intern build it for that gag. So
Yeah.
he was
Well.
busy for like a week.
Yeah. I mean, that was still a UCS
Exactly.
Millennium Falcon. So
Yep.
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't an actual fan because otherwise that would
I
have been
know.
That
so
would've shit-
so
heartbreaking.
bad.
So
That would've
heartbreaking.
Shattered her
Yeah.
soul.
But I mean, just the way Harrison Ford is just like, oh wow, yeah, whoa. And then he's just like,
So funny.
well. And then he picks up one of the pieces and signs it.
Yeah. What is
He's like,
this
here you
small
go.
amount?
Oh my
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's truly glorious. Oh.
Wow, this is actually going to end up being a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, you
If
might.
it's that big around, I didn't.
You
That's
might
good.
not
That's a good
finish it.
size. Oh, I probably won't.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people, but I think the first person I saw was Coffee, and it took him a long time.
Oh.
And he said
But
that
all-
it really got time consuming on the legs because there's so many little intricate pieces.
But I mean, to be fair, and this is no offense, but Coffee's also not like. I mean,
Not as fast.
what was that? Yeah, not like
Practiced,
an
not as
experienced,
practiced, yeah.
Lego builder,
True.
so to speak.
True.
Which has like says nothing against him at all. But like if you're like used to building Lego, there's definitely a routine
There, yeah.
that makes you build faster, just automatically, or
true.
just the mindset of like you understand how certain pieces work together, and it just makes it easier.
Yep. The difference between being able to put a piece on without even really looking at it.
Right, or the devil's the devil's gift of like you're already like starting to like in your mind be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the next step when you're like starting to predict
Yeah.
certain builds, and then
Mhm.
sometimes you're wrong, and then it's like bad because then you usually have to like take it apart again. But
Yep.
yeah. New Zealand Star Wars fan punches on Solo. I feel like a lot of fans would have had a heated reaction if he did that to someone in real.
I don't know why I just remembered that as soon as you said something about that. I was like, oh my God, I knew when Harrison.
Oh
Ford
yeah,
did
no, it was absolutely hilarious. I mean, it's just at this point, it's like Star Wars classic history.
God, what else was it? It was
So good.
I remember
I found
something.
a mistake. Strike, you did something wrong.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, okay.
I had to go back and fix, like, here
What?
on.
I did something wrong.
Yeah, like these were in the wrong place, and I had
What?
to
I don't
find
even see.
the
What?
place.
You showed something off screen. What did I do wrong? Now
Wait,
show me.
I will show you. I will show you.
Yes?
And then I had to go back, and I
Uh-huh.
went back to the part where I had the bookmark. So the part where you stopped building last time.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay, now I will show.
Yes.
Like these
You're showing something
these
off.
pieces were one too low.
What? But I didn't build those.
No, but the underneath you can't really see it anymore. But
Ah, of course you
Yes.
can't earn. You
I
can't
thought you were
hear.
supposed to be like Lego Meister. What is this?
I did not build the part that you showed on camera, so
No, but I had to
will
go back and
object
fix it.
to anything you claim to say here.
You can go back in the stream and look.
I will absolutely not, because I definitely didn't do anything wrong.
Strike 721 exposed as fake Lego Meister.
Wait,
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
yeah, no. I will hire Average as my lawyer.
The Lego lawyer.
The Lego lawyer. You have no chance.
I will hire the legend as my lawyer.
Okay, we are at Mac loss then.
Nah,
You can't win.
I don't know. Average got a few aces up his ass. Unfortunately, I have to say ass, but
Aces and
aces.
That's a hell of a
Sometimes you
thing.
just get
The
them
two
confused.
A's.
Sometimes it happens.
Aces and dash.
Like meanwhile, YouTube is like, yeah, we're like enforcing more harshly on like meanie words. Meanwhile, we're like, yeah, asses. Ha!
Oh,
Jupiter's cock. Yeah, just
Exactly. I'm never going to get monetized. Not that that's the plan, but
no. Man, when did that happen? I remember
What?
hearing about it. I remember you.
oh
Was it
yeah,
recent
it's like
or-
a recent thing. Yeah, YouTube was just like, yeah, you can't like. Or I mean, the problem is YouTube is not being clear about like what the rules exactly are. Like they're sort of saying like, yeah, you can't say like bad words in the first like 30 seconds of your video or first 30 to 1 minute. But then also they're like, yeah, but like if it's like a specific like if it's an extensive use of like profanity or like gore,
Mm-hmm.
like then it's like not okay anyway. But like they're not specifically saying how much, what words. Like they're just saying like, yeah, if it's too much, like, okay, thank you, what is too much? Like,
It's weird.
yeah.
YouTube
when
doing
you figure it out, we'll let you know.
No, when they
What's
figure it
too
out,
much?
they ban you. That's how
Well, they're letting you know.
I would
Gosh
like
darn
to
it.
know a little bit in advance than that. I kind of like my channel.
and I will destroy them.
Yeah, but it's just ridiculous because I mean, I thought that we had YouTube Kids for a reason. Like, this is the grown-up place, you know? I mean, to a certain extent, cuss words just are part of everyday language to an extent. Like, I
At
mean,
least in
if
Europe.
at least in Europe. But yeah, I mean,
crap basket.
it's yeah.
Man.
But yeah, I hope they don't like double down on that because it's just dumb.
Yeah,
Doesn't make
it's
sense. And like the way they're basically putting it, like even gaming content will be restricted. So like,
really.
I mean,
No
how many
rage
how many
gaming.
shooter games are out there? Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing, Stanley's, and I mean that's why people are upset. Like, be vague enough so they can get who they like. Yeah, so exactly. Like, they can just be like, this guy we don't like. We can ban him because we don't have to give an exact reason. And that's exactly why people have a problem with it, because that way they can do that. If it would be specific, you could always be like, no, 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 I followed your rules. This is like not okay. But because of that, they could.
Yeah, I just heard about that a while back, and I remember you saying something about that. I just didn't know the like the whole deal and everything, and I was like, I need to ask about this.
Yeah.
Monsters. Man. Well, then Padawan, there's no way they could have wanted to watch you guys tear through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the other day with all that dick kicking.
No, yeah, I mean,
What? Dick kicking?
Yeah, yeah. So many groins. So many groins were gone. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to know more.
Just when you mess with the wrong people, man. I'm just saying.
how does this even go
Okay.
on?
If I mess with the wrong people, then my dick gets thrown?
Hmm.
Or punched or kicked or
Oh, no.
Nunchuck or nunchucks.
Oh no.
A scythe to the groin. Or an arrow to the groin. Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know.
No, luckily I don't know. I
Oh
would
my-
never want to know.
Oh, no. Here's my plan. I'm just throwing this out there. The redone. You could be the adopted person. This is just me throwing random
The
crazy
adopted
stuff out there.
person.
Here's the no, just
Yeah, okay. Yes, continue.
okay. Just whenever if they eventually redo Home Alone, because let's face it, the last one was not good. It was horrible. What if they somehow get Kevin Costner to have a kid, and you're that one, except for you use your awesome archery stuff, and you just do everything of that, and just you kill Joel Pilsey, that guy.
That would be closer to Rambo than Home Alone.
But just I would pay tickets to watch that.
Or it would just be me murdering a bunch of poor robbers. Like, you picked the wrong house, fool. Arrow in the face.
Oh God!
Ah! Run! We picked the wrong house. Yeah.
This is the type of stuff that goes through my head.
Glorious. Glorious.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll shift back to Star Wars. So that was the most random thing that popped in my head.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute, that'd be a great idea. I gotta sell on this. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
But man, what if Celebration, whenever that comes around, because they're known for surprises and stuff like that. They'll pop like stuff like that. What if we get boom? Guess what? We're doing another thing at Tales of the Jedi, and guess what? You get to see a little peek.
I would not be upset at all.
Because it's fair said. Everybody loved that show. I'll say it. Everybody loved it. It was good. Yeah. You got the original Clone Wars cast back. All the voice actors, amazing.
The Dooku arc was just
so
honestly perfect. I think literally the only criticism would be that it was too short.
I need to get a. Ever since I want like a curved saber now, so bad.
Like, I feel like Disney is not understanding the value or like the following of Clone Wars, because I feel like with season 7 they were like, okay, yeah, let's give him that last season, but let's give them the short version. Like, let's leave out like Son of Dathomir. And Dave Filoni is like, but I need to put all that stuff in there. Yeah, no, you only get that one season with like that many episodes. Okay, yeah, I'll do the best I can, which is fantastic still.
Yeah.
And then same with Tales of the Jedi. I feel like he probably was like, yeah, can we make like an extensive story about Dooku and Qui-Gon? Yeah, but we'll give you 3 episodes, and they're like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
But that's not a lot. Do it. Also fantastic, but I mean,
Yeah.
it would just be great if it was longer.
Like, hey guys, so I put my hat down and everything like that, and you know my love for wolves and everything, but we gotta do another season for this. It's like, why, Filoni? Why we gotta do this? Well, there's at least 3 big stories that he could be put onto that. Daniel Logan to reprise his role as Boba Fett, so we get that. Son of Dathomir, and the last lost missions of Anakin and Obi-Wan when they're going to find that giant kyber thing that probably has nothing to do with the Death Star.
Nah, never.
But yeah, man, can you imagine?
That would be cool. No, I'm very excited for like all the surprise sort of reveals that we will get at Celebration. Very excited.
God on that. Wicked Wizard.
Wicked.
Or a remastered version of the holiday special.
Yes. That would be amazing.
Exactly.
Now, could they ruin the holiday special?
No, it's too much of a masterpiece. There's no way that's possible.
I don't want to be. New jokes, sir. Could they ruin the holiday special?
They can't.
It can never be ruined.
It's impossible. It's majestic.
I don't mean it the same way that Charlie does.
It's the classic hero's journey, man. Lumpy goes on his hero's journey. He has his binary sunsets, and he sees that. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna become a badass bounty hunter. What from this? All because that evil man just tore up his, bantha toy, man. That was just horrible.
Horrible business. Yeah.
That's mean, man. Exactly.
This is what I'm surrounded by.
Life day enjoyers, man. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly what we were saying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so just like branch off. Like, do more Tales of the Jedi, but then do also like Myths of the Sith or something, and then like just bounty hunter journeys or whatever. Yeah, just like have different sub series in the Clone Wars art style. I think that would be really cool.
That'd be amazing.
It also just gives them more freedom to do different stuff with the Clone Wars animation, because I mean, it's just reached that point where they're just running victory laps with that animation style.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, like I would absolutely love that. And I mean, same with just more Clone Wars content. Like we've been talking, like imagine like we just got to see like a few more like in between plots. Like for instance, like before the Citadel arc. Like before that, we get like a few missions with like Fives and Echo as ARC troopers, like on missions before they get sent to the Citadel with Cody and Rex. And just like other stuff like that with clones. Bane,
I feel like I just built Bespin.
You feel like you just spilled Bespin. Oh yeah, a cloud, and then there's Bespin. Yeah, see that is the Bespin UCS set.
They just need some stuff on top there.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow, that's weird. It doesn't even fix to anything. It just sets on a
It
smooth
just sits
piece.
there.
Yeah. So I guess so you can take it up so you don't necessarily have to use the display. I don't know. That's strange.
Probably.
That's weird. They put that plate down there. This is not a toy.
But to Stanley's question, obviously yes.
Yes,
But
and yeah.
if I had to choose Revan,
Good man.
although I mean Bane and Revan are like a close one to
Yeah.
each other, but I
I
feel
can-
like Revan takes it
Mm.
just by
Mm.
overall style points, I'd say. I mean, Revan just got the drip. I mean, Bane's
He
got like
did.
the story, but Revan's just got the drip and the story.
It's so
Oh,
complex.
he's got a
and so
freaking
amazing.
Mandalorian mask.
Yeah, dude. Like his best friend was, Canderous, like the next big man, like Mandalore. Like, I love his story. It's so good. Like,
Yeah.
and he's over like 500 years old after the thing, and still,
After the frozen thingy.
yeah.
Well, which is also like, yeah, that's I'm sure that's fun. Like waking up in a different timeline, like nobody you know is alive anymore,
Yeah,
or almost.
almost. Yeah, just got a mean axe to grind with another Emperor Bishop. That little D nozzle.
Genos.
I had to hold myself for that one. But yeah, that, and yet again, I will not relent on that. Of just, we had him before that was out, and it's out there. You can find it. I promise you, it's there. This is under a lot of people's clickbait, certain channels. Of Keanu Reeves did agree to it and did want to do that. But after that, but we got John Wick, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we definitely got John Wick.
But man, if you've read or heard the Bane trilogy, can you imagine a thought bomb in our technology, like stuff that we see now, what that would look like?
I mean, I remember. I think there was someone who made like a concept of it on YouTube with like the planet, like sort of like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that would be a sight to see.
Definitely favorite Sith.
I mean, I'm just thinking back to like, honestly, just like the. I really want them to re-explore like the old Republic and like, and sort of like that time, because like I mean, just dueling wise, it's such an epic time frame. I mean, obviously because of the cinematics, it was possible to do some of those choreography fights, but like, wow, like literally, it's like basically taking what the prequels did practically and just put it on steroids, like do flips and jumps and like literally like jump over lightsabers and stuff, like crazy stuff you can't do as a person, but like in animation you could do it.
And getting, I swear he's voiced over so many voices in Star Wars. It's amazing and astonishing that he still comes back, and love him to death. Clancy Brown, doing even the Republic Commando guy in that, and then also he did a couple others in that. But my God, like, how shocked is there? When you first see it, it's the last thing you expect, and everything like that. You hear that monotone and everything like that of just, at last we have returned.
Yeah.
Boom! And then you're like,
And then
what?
And then like all the Sith and Jedi just run at each
Yeah.
other.
God, it's so good.
Still one of the most iconic battle scenes in Star Wars, and it's not even a movie, it's a cinematic for a game, but it's just so iconic, I feel like.
It's so good.
No.
Mm.
If you've seen Lord of the Rings, when Sauron gets the ring cut off at the start, something like that for the thought bomb.
Mm.
Ooh, Yeah, that's a
Hmm.
good. That's good. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, even then, I think it would look even better now.
Because our technology has grown.
Yes, greatly increased. I'm not saying the effects in Lord of the Rings are
No,
bad
no,
because they are not. They're
no,
not.
they're good. They're great.
Yeah.
They still hold up. Still love it.
Yeah.
Deceived, yes, man. Yes. It's just
Yes.
I think that was the first one I ever seen. I just didn't know about the others, and finally I found out, and I was like, "Wait, he didn't have a mask always? How did he lose it?" And they're like, "Oh, he got buried under a."
Yeah. I mean, you literally get no mask, like pretty fucked up, but no mask, and like just fucking everyone up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's also like, I mean, it just literally shows how the dark side just like eats you up from the inside,
Yeah.
essentially. Like, Malgus just looks shitty and shittier every time we see him.
Yeah, dude. He and it's the most recent ones as well. Like you can tell, just
He's
that
more
and then
machine than
talking.
man.
Literally, yeah. Well, machine Eldon, man. I feel like I've heard that
Mm.
from somewhere. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
More machine than man.
Yeah. God, man. But yeah, between seeing that and Bastila Sean, with the saber staff.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, that was also, I mean, it's also the first time since Darth Maul at the time that we
Mm,
had seen someone else wielding a double-bladed lightsaber, and this time as a good guy,
yeah.
not as a bad guy, but as a good guy, and like being badass at it. Like, I mean, obviously she had it in the first cinematic, but like in the second one where they were fighting on Alderaan,
Oh
that
man.
fight between her, like when she's like in slow motion, like going through the Sith and the droids. Woo! Man, it's
Undercuts
just
with the bottom
perfection.
part, the lift
Yeah.
part, with the
And
slice with the other
yes,
part, and then go
slicing and
lean
then like
in.
yeah.
Oh my God, her entrance, dude, her entrance goes
Yes.
in like
Boom, and
that,
like the
and
Sith just fly up.
insert the Revenge of the Sith thing, and they
Yeah.
just flip it to like tragedy to
Dun
happiness and stuff
dun 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 dun.
from that brave
Yeah.
commando droid and every commando droid. I keep saying droid. That commando
Yeah.
soldier, even not a force user, not force sensitive at all, but
Tried
he
to
was
knife.
brave enough to run up to Malgus and then do that while taking on force lightning. And I was like,
Yes.
yeah, okay, buddy, whatever. He's like,
Yeah, he's got a
oh.
thermal detonator and yeah. Gosh. Yeah, those
Right.
were intense and I love it.
So good. So that's yet another thing. I know they're making another game of Malgus and everything like that. So I'm very interested
Are
to
they?
see how that turns out. Because if I remember right, that's going to be his kid that he turns. Because yeah, spoilers from the other one. The bounty hunter. I think it was it was the bounty hunter he was with.
Yeah, the Twi'lek.
Yeah, the Twi'lek that he was with. This is how dark side Sith he was.
Yeah,
To
he
gain,
kind of killed her.
yeah, he killed her to gain more power, to feel more of that.
He was essentially in Anakin's position, but not like Anakin, where Anakin kind of did it in an accident. Malgus was just like, okay, I will be very sad that she's gone, but this will fuel my anger and my power, so I will kill her.
Yeah.
Yes, as Stanley. Dude,
Yep.
back then we're just built different.
Yeah, man. They didn't play around back then.
I killed my girlfriend to gain power. We are not the same.
Literally. Yeah, dude. Like, he did that, but at the same time, not knowing that she had a kid. And then, so big spoilers, but oh my God, like if they do it like, and that
Oh,
kid
wait.
went to the Jedi. So
Wait,
he,
in the new cinematic, that's
yeah, that's why he spared her. I'll forge you the book. I'll
oh
forge you the book. Better yet, I think I still have that. So whenever Celebration, it's yours. I've already finished it. I've destroyed it.
Wow.
It's amazing.
No, I'm all good, but like, ooh,
It's
that's
amazing.
spicy. That is spicy.
I did not think about it until like it was going on. Then I was like, wait a minute. And I remember reading something. I was like, the kid lived. That's right. And it's the same species and stuff like that. So whenever he's like, telling like, the Jedi actually did that and everything.
Hmm.
And of course, that one guy's
But
like,
like,
"Stop
okay, but
talking
like
to me."
the brother is he then also?
I'd have to go back and look. The chick with the purple saber.
Right, but like
that's
she had like in her like vision thing, like she had a brother.
Oh, you mean Valkorian's kid? I'm trying to remember this right now. Crap baskets.
No, no, like in the new cinematic, like the
Oh,
green,
okay.
the green Twi'lek.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's got a brother.
I think she does, but I think she's kind of projecting that there is to cope with the fact that her dad is actually Malgus. Because this is near the timeline of it took an orbital bombardment to kill Malgus. That's ridiculous. So in
Well,
between that,
yeah.
it's never discovered of what happened. So passing some stuff down to his, because it's a good book, man.
Someone is not agreeing that it's a good book.
Oh man.
Someone is getting destroyed in the background. Bunny is getting destroyed in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
It's insinuated by Malgus the brother was deemed not worthy of being a Jedi. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
He did say that. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
So
Yeah, I
good.
mean, Malgus is, like, by far one of the most interesting Sith characters. Because, like, I feel like he's, like, he's just such a pure Sith. Like, he just doesn't give a damn. Like, he doesn't give a damn about, like, emperors. Like, he just
No,
serves the dark
he doesn't.
side. And, like, his purpose.
He's a bred warrior conqueror. Even when Visha was like, no, okay, retreat, dude. I just destroyed the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. It's like, come on.
Critic, I have spoken. Accurate.
Yeah, man.
Critic is agreeing.
That's another thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, my bad. Bad Batch. So, do we know if this is going to be like more seasons or just we just got two?
We don't know. It could be more seasons. It could just end with season. I mean, we have 16 episodes. And I mean, that's the thing. 16 episodes, I feel like, depending on what they're doing, could be enough to wrap up the season for good and end the Bad Batch. But it could also be another. I mean, personally, I think it might actually be the last one, just because I just don't see, at least not all of the Bad Batch, surviving until the OT timeline.
Mhm.
Because, I
No.
mean, they're not there. They're just
No.
not there.
No,
And I think
yeah.
with Echo being like, we gotta get more active, you know, we need to do more, I think that's eventually going to lead them into a situation where the Empire is just, the Empire's just got them. Like, they're going to catch them.
Yeah, that ain't gonna well.
Yeah. And especially, definitely not if Crosshair is there. Definitely not if they have a lot of commandos there. Definitely not if
Mm-mm.
Vader is there.
No, not at all.
Like, I'm just imagining, like, I don't know, like the Bad Batch just like did a job a bit too high up like annoying the Empire, and suddenly it's just like ominous breathing. I want them alive, Commander Eppo.
Oh, good old Commander Appo. Wouldn't that be just insult to injury if even in the new thing that they just killed him the same way, took his head off? Spoilers for those who have not read an amazing trilogy, the Dark Lord trilogy, which is
No,
Dark
they
Lord of the
can't do
Sith,
my
right?
boy Eppo like that
I
again if
know,
he
man.
shows up.
I know.
I think that's the only thing I don't like about the Dark Lord novel. I'm like, no,
I
I like
know.
Eppo. I mean,
He's
even
the
Vader was like,
yeah, he
I
liked
was
him.
rather fond of him.
Commander Appo.
Yeah. Ah. I was literally like, thank you, Vader. Yes, I agree. I was rather fond of Eppo too.
It's like, come, Commander Appo. We must deal with insurrection on Kashyyyk.
No.
Oh man.
Commander Eppo was actually, I think I don't know if it was my first like clone trooper action figure, but I think it was my first phase 2 clone trooper action figure. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it was like the Commander Appo version from like I think that was the original like Revenge of the Sith lineup.
Man.
But yeah. Yeah. No, we got it. I mean, if we see the 501st, we gotta see Appo.
Of course. Just gotta protect his head at all costs.
Yes. Oh no. He's like, I don't know, he's like holding up his helmet like above his head, like aim for the helmet. They kind of like in trenches when they would hold up their helmets and they would shoot the
Oh
helmets.
god, that'd be ridiculous. It's like, hey guys, it missed. The blaster missed. No, not again.
Oh no. Yes. Clone Rebellion, some of the Bad Batch will probably die, might lead the survivors to join Bale or even Luthen rebel cells. Yeah, who knows? I think if it's going to come to something like a Clone Rebellion, that I don't think that any of them will survive.
That's something. Yeah, I never thought about that.
And the thing is, which I'm like now really just like started to think about it. I mean, Rex is like, well, sort of on good terms with the Empire and rebels. He's at least not wanted. So I'm kind of thinking,
oh my
like,
god, you're
is
right.
Rex like for some reason not going to be there when like shit hits the fan, and like that's why he's like alone with Wolf and Gregor, because they were like somewhere else when like I don't know, I guess like the base maybe, or like where they are holding out got attacked or something.
I didn't think about that. That's right. I remember that now because they do after Wolf calls in.
Right.
Need to see when he finds Wolf. That's a definite.
Yes.
We've seen Gregor and everything. He was trained.
Now we need to see Wolf. I agree. But yeah, I mean they like when Wolf called, they were also like saying something about like that, or sort of making it seem like they had sort of regular checkups about like, so they were not like wanted by the Empire. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting what is going on.
Huh. Man. And they have at least name dropped Tarkin 2 times.
That is very true. Well, I think it's inevitably
he was in season
inevitable
1.
that we will see Tarkin again.
Yeah, he was in season 1.
Yeah. And I mean, also, we have still to see Palpatine himself.
He is going to be in it. We've seen him in the trailer.
Yep, exactly. There's, that's the thing. There's so much stuff that we have yet to see that was in the trailer. We have Palpatine. We have the Commandos. We have the Trandoshans. We have Gungi.
Oh my god, that's right. We're going to Kashyyyk. I keep forgetting this.
Yeah, like I am super excited about the Kashyyyk stuff. Very excited about that.
Yeah, because didn't they have like the original battle droid tanks there just hanging out?
Yeah, they had like AATs. The Trandoshans had like AATs, and they had put like camo stuff on top. It was pretty cool, huh?
Man,
Yep.
I was trying to go frame by frame in my head of the trail and everything like that. That's right, they did show it. Ah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, just how crazy would that be yet again? Get to see another I'm all about some more Saw Gerrera, man. That's one of my favorite characters of Rebels and stuff like that. Just either that or even Luthen's collection of stuff. Oh man, how would that go? Because that droid's been shut down except for that one planet.
Tarkin finds out Bad Batch survives and probably gives Rampart an ultimatum or just kills him outright. I actually don't think it's gonna go that way right away. I think Rampart, and I'm hoping that's gonna be next episode. I think Crosshair's new mission will probably be now actually managing to get rid of the Bad Batch, because I mean Rampart needs to get rid of the Bad Batch in secret so that Tarkin doesn't know about it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I think this is Crosshair's next mission, like hunting down his brothers once again. And yeah.
Yeah, man. I did not think about that.
And I think you know what it is.
Power.
It's a giant frog, obviously.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's starting to look like something. Yes, exactly. Amazing.
It's wow.
It's
Uh-huh.
it's wizard.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Man. I'm trying to think about that.
Yeah. But
Imperial probe droid from Padawannabe.
Padawannabe is building a Viper droid.
Hmm.
And he's very concentrated on building the
Yeah.
legs.
There is very what you said earlier. There's a lot of pieces on here that don't really even hook up like Legos. Like this last arm I did, I literally just slide a rod into the peg and now it's connected.
Mm.
And it's like, oh well, you can do that.
That's pretty straightforward.
But
Yeah.
there's no like click, There's
Yeah.
nothing holding it in there. It could slide out pretty easy. I
Yeah,
was wondering
it does
how
seem
these
like they're
build.
using a lot of sort of
Very edgy
interesting.
builds.
Yeah, edgy. I think edgy is the right word. Edgy building techniques. Yeah.
Edgy for sure.
Like I would totally do that in like a custom build, but like as a Lego set.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, whoever put this together, that's some thought process, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Even the middle piece, because it was really like, oh, they're building a round piece. Kind of, you'd think it would have been built like a helmet, but it was very much not that same type of build.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yeah, if you got good at memorizing sets like this, would make you very, very proficient.
Instead of one of those people that can put away all the respect to them, those Rubik's cubes and just do like that, and instead just do that with the putting Legos together. Can you imagine?
Because I mean, if I had this stuff when I was a kid, I don't know if I would have memorized everything, but that's what I did when I got a set. Put it together, rip it apart, put it together, rip it apart, and then try and build all the stuff they showed you on the back, like without the directions. You're like,
builds.
yeah, you're like, well, I can't see what the bottom looks like, but I know this part looks like, and then you kind of put what make it.
The good old, or I remember like when I got like Lego encyclopedias with like pictures of sets,
Yeah.
Sometimes I would like try to like build if
Try
I
to
if
do
I was
some of
like,
them,
yeah,
yeah.
I have like similar looking pieces. I was like, okay, I'll try and build that on my own without instructions. Usually worked less good than good,
Yeah,
but
less good. Yeah.
yeah. But you know,
Okay, where
Avela closing in on the finish line.
Yes.
Is it possible? Are you done? Is it just the plaque?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, nice.
But how do you put the hand?
I think you
Um,
just push it. Yeah.
Very, very gingerly.
yeah, I think it's
All right.
Nice.
not cursed anymore. Yay.
Not cursed anymore. It actually looks like Yoda now.
Good.
done well you have.
Nah, you did a terrible job.
Impressive. Most impressive.
It's actually pretty scaringly good. My God, people hire him.
And now
What's wrong with you?
seagulls walking down seagulls.
Oh, my God.
Oh no. Oh gosh, the seagull song, legendary.
Mhm.
Never forget it.
Mhm.
Poke me in the coconut. And they did. And they did. So good. Bad lip reading. It's fantastic.
Oh God! They did some other stuff too. I was trying to remember from that. They did.
Yeah, no, I don't remember all the lyrics. This is literally just seagulls.
I think they do one with Obi-Wan and Luke when they're in Obi-Wan's.
Oh yeah.
But I forget. I want to say that I think they might have 3 of them. I did watch them, but that Yoda one, that's the best one.
classic.
Yeah, the Yoda one is by far the voice, the lyrics. It's just, yeah, the footage. It's just perfect.
Just that image of Yoda just going instead of you will be, don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what?
How they did that?
Don't fall asleep. Yeah, that's so creepy, honestly.
Oh man.
Hmm.
I still love some of I'm guaranteeing I'm gonna butcher this name. Argonauts?
Argonauts?
Yeah, there we go, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ugnaughts, yeah.
Oh,
Not
man.
Jason and the Argonauts.
No. No,
No,
great name.
the creatures.
I think they used to call him just Pigface. I think.
That's racial appropriation.
Well, I remember getting the figures when Return of the Jedi came out, and they had like I forget which they are, the ones that are on the same planet as Admiral Akbar, the squid
Mon
species,
Calamari?
and then is it the Kalarans, the other ones?
Quarren.
Quarrens. And his figure was just called Squid Face.
Oh, what the hell?
Jesus.
And
Damn.
the 3-eyed guy, he was just called 3 Eyes. Like they didn't have
Yeah. Okay.
races for everybody yet. They did. Weequay was called Weequay, but
Yeah.
like I thought it was his name.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
You
I mean,
know,
obviously, when it's not getting specified anywhere, we don't know.
Because some of them didn't, and like Walrus Face. That was the guy in A New
Oh,
Hope.
it was, wasn't it? I remember
It
that.
was called
Oh,
Walrus
yeah.
Face.
I do remember that.
It was so goofy, and then after years and years, they start making up these names.
Ponta Baba.
Yeah.
Yep, and then he actually he was a generic name, and then he got a race, and then he actually got a name 20 years, however many years later.
Well, sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit for a proper name.
Exactly.
Kind of like
And
that.
then Obi-Wan slices your arm off anyway.
Yeah. The only one time you see blood with a lightsaber attack.
That is very true.
Oh my god! You know that guy is the most confusing. Well, I mean, if he was a criminal, I mean, well, that's what you get. Karma's a biatch. But can you just imagine? He went from Scarif, to like run. It's like I don't like you or something like
Yeah,
that.
he does.
Escaping a Death Star blast, essentially getting a trip to Tatooine, going there. Then
Just
it's
to
like,
die
oh
by a
man,
space
yeah.
wizard.
yeah, and everything like that. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. And everything, that whole thing, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, just an old school Jedi chops
Bet you
your arm.
will be. Yeah. Well, messed with the wrong dude.
Yes.
Hey. Oh, here it is. Thought I was missing a piece. It rolled away on me.
Him's the best of us.
God, this set. This is not. I'm not even gonna let anybody touch this thing.
You gotta put like tape all around, like caution
Well, yeah.
tape. Like,
I mean,
do not
like the
touch.
legs. The legs aren't even. They're just with those little claw pieces. So it's so easy to. If this fell over, it's coming apart, man. That's kind of crazy. It just reminds me. It's like, oh, this is why my mom never used to pick up my Lego sets when I was a kid, because she would touch them. Like, however, I'd be like, here, hold it like this, and it would still fall apart on her.
I have the death sentence on 3 systems.
You'll be dead. Yeah.
Dead you'll be.
I wonder what the acting direction of that was for like the 70s.
I just sound like a grumpy old dude who doesn't have it all together.
Okay, action.
Action.
Yeah.
Cut. We got it. Print.
We got.
We're done.
And,
All
and
that
what
makeup,
am I, a
like-
doctor? No, that's not that important. It's not an
Nice.
official
5
title.
hours of makeup for a minute of shooting.
By the way, for anyone who's got like a bunch of these spare, it's always good to have those like little zip bags that you can just close up because
Yeah,
then you just
Ziploc
have
for
them.
sure.
Yeah, then you just have them saved. Not
I'd
only
say,
for
love my
that
little
kind of
piece.
stuff, I sometimes use it for figures too. If you have like special figures, it's pretty good.
Oh, you don't have any little clear cube cases for your minifigs?
No, I'm not that advanced yet. I don't have enough room to have to put those anywhere.
He's got it all set up. It looks like somebody's Funko Pop stand, but they're all little minifigs.
Yeah, at some point.
Man.
Got a
Yeah.
little drill.
I'll be careful. You'll be dead. Yep.
Crap. I
This
forgot
just
to put
turned
that.
into almost not cringe interpretations of Star Wars lines.
Yeah, I screwed the pooch. I forgot listen to the one. Let me buy you a drink. I was honestly, I was too lazy to type in, and I was blaming on that. Autocorrect
Which is
would
also
finally
like
screw me.
literally Obi-Wan was gonna like buy them a drink, and that
Yeah.
idiot just pulls a blaster and gets completely owned.
You know how confused that bartender had to be. He seen that, and then
And then
Not even-
Greedo gets
Still
shot
comes-
in the same
yeah.
bar.
here's for the damage. Flips him a coin.
He's probably like, "Can you please stop killing in my establishment?"
I was reading in one of the books. I don't know what it was, but I just know that the bartender like survived in the Clone Wars, and like that was the reason. Like, we don't serve your kind here. What? Your droids, or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's
what
actually
book
a
it was.
fun like detail.
Oh, that makes sense why he wouldn't like
Yeah,
droids, though,
I mean,
for sure.
if you
It was
had
a
a bad
Republic
run-in
planet.
with battle droids, it makes sense.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it was.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
it's pretty much.
See, right there. That's the whole basis of Din Djarin's story.
Yeah, no, it is. No, I mean it's
Right
it,
there.
it totally is. It's also the base of Andor's story. Andor also doesn't
Right.
really like. Or I mean, he likes some droids, but
he has a little bit different bias, but yeah, same.
Yeah, it's a more specific one than with Din, but
I would have been pretty good to see Din just boot a little mouse droid. He's like
kicking the mouse, right?
on that when they do the prison one, the prison break. He's like, yeah, I hate droids.
You already have stuff off. You're going crazy as it is. Things go off the wall. You may as well punt a mouse droid for a field goal.
Yeah.
Things just lead to another.
Wow, this is pretty cool though, man. These little armatures are pretty nice.
I suck at stuff like that. I only did like insectoids back when I was like knee high to a duck. So watching this stuff is really cool for me.
I remember insectoids.
Nice.
Yes. By the way, don't wonder. Avila is gone for some pizza.
Let's see what that looks like so far here.
Because we're doing this way too long.
Sorry.
Mm.
No, it's all,
No.
all good.
Well, it's looking pretty good so far, though, I think.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
looking pretty good.
That looks like a thing that would shoot at Han and Chewbacca.
Looks
Yeah,
like it would blow
yeah,
up on
It's
the
like it got
lightest
shot by
blaster.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, I can't even. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that
even
was
attempt
pretty
to do that. I don't want to butcher that even worse.
I thought that one sounded pretty good.
Well, that was more strike than me. I suck at those.
I think we would do a good Wookiee duo.
You need a drop font with that sound effect.
Like Wookiee choir. You know, there's actually a Wookiee choir in Lego Star Wars: the Skywalker Saga. You actually
That's
have
so
to
cool.
set up different Wookiees for different notes, and then they like.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then
That's
there's one,
funny.
like,
I have not gotten that far in that thing. The last couple times, I think I did all the stories, but then I started looking like you go back and you try to find stuff in the sandbox,
Hmm.
and for whatever reason, I tend to keep picking ones that I can't get, or I can't even find a way up to it. You know, I'm like, let's get that one, and then I spend like an hour trying to figure it out. It is
Well,
just not the
ideally,
same
she should be
experience as the
sitting
old
next
ones.
to you.
I mean, she's also a secret assassin too.
Secret assassin.
Oh, that won't come apart. Don't pull that apart. Okay.
All right. Well, but I think we'll end it here. We've been going for 2 hours and 22 minutes so far.
Yeah, I don't.
It's pretty good. We've accomplished nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Blasphemy!
Absolutely
I
not. We
should
were
have left
pretty
the legs
productive
and
this
just
time.
did the top.
I built all of my battle packs, so that was good. Got all of my troopers built. Avela finally finished her Yoda, even though she's not here right now. Everyone in the chat, come on. A random applause for Avela. She finally finished it after like two Talking Brick streams, I think. Yes,
With no
I
hammer.
think that's worth an applause. So, yes, well done to her when she catches it on the replay. Yeah. Let's say other than that, yeah, thanks for sticking with us. I think we've had like 5 viewers pretty much for the entire stream, so you guys are awesome. And yeah,
See you next
please
time.
make sure to check out everyone who's been on the stream at some point. So check out JT Lovecraft on Instagram. Check out Arjun. Doesn't have a channel of its own and not an Instagram, but if you want to catch more of his takes on movies, etc., you can catch him on The Click. There are streams on Sunday, every Sunday, tomorrow. And we're also going to have a gaming stream on The Click tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, check out the Padawannabe on YouTube. Check out Charlie on YouTube and Instagram. Check out Avela's YouTube. Everything that is YouTube related is also linked in the Friends of the Channel tab. Thank you guys so much in the chat for watching. Like Stanley's, appreciate you so much. Like you've been here the entire time.
Always enjoy seeing them.
Yes. Christopher, thanks. Kygo, amazing. Charlie in the chat and on the panel is it's streamception. It's crazy. Average, I know you were here before. If you're watching this on the replay, JT, yeah, I said that already. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one, and have a good one.
Bye.
Charlie.